Okay. Good morning, good morning. Oh, fucking hell. Dude. Here we go. London session. Right. Good morning, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Where is my camera? Here we go. Good morning, chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good. How was yesterday? I gave out some knowledge yesterday saying where GJ would want to go and kind of avoid gold, and that's pretty much what happened, right? That's pretty much what happened. Okay, we kind of pushed up a little bit on gold, but then after that, it didn't really do too much, did it? Live chat. Let's just whack this on. I've just fucking... There we go. So yeah, good morning everyone, hope you guys are doing well. Let's get into this beautiful day. So yeah, first things first, let's change the record, because the record is now 9 wins. 1 break even, 1 loss. Going towards the end of this beautiful month. But yeah, so far this one's been pretty chill, man. It's been nice, pretty simple. And that's what we like to see. So, yeah, let's do first things first. Let me put this here. Morning. Yeah, first things first, let's take a look at news today, right? So, in terms of news, we don't really have much, right? In terms of this morning, at 12:30, we do have US news, though. Consumer confidence, all that kind of jazz. But that's fine, as long as... we kind of know that 12:30, 1 o'clock might be a little bit of a rough time, but this morning we're good. Anything tomorrow that's important? F1 member, speaker. Okay, so it's fine. So in terms of today, overall, it's not too bad in terms of news again, which is fine. So first things first, let's take a look at the monthly on gold. So yeah, we're still very, very bullish, as you can see here. We're still high in the sky for this month. Now let's take a look at the weekly. So the weekly candle closed bullish, right? It closed bullish. It didn't close above resistance, so it kind of respected resistance. So it is holding a little bit of support. Right now, you know, we've pushed up a little bit. It hasn't made much of a lower wick, but that's fine. So the weekly and monthly are not really giving me much at the moment. It's just that it's bullish, right? The daily candle kind of gives me a little bit more, right? The daily, we are clearly on the daily time frame in a range. Quite a significant range, and you know, in terms of where it's going to relax, well, this week is a very short week because of bank holidays and stuff. Does the US have the bank holiday as well? A sec. Yeah, I know US doesn't have a bank holiday. What? But anyway, you know, it's coming towards Easter, right? And that's where, you know, people have their holidays, they have time off, so a little bit of lack of volume in the markets is probably expected. But again, you know, so far this month, it's been pretty realistic. You should have had a reasonable amount. How much percentage are you guys up for this month so far? I risked around about 4 or 5% per 100 pips, so not too bad. So let's take a look then at the 4-hour time frame. So this is obviously our daily, but look at the 4-hour, we can see a little bit more in terms of zones, we have a zone down here, 2146, which we are holding nicely. Let me write this one on here. This is the daily support. Sorry, 4-hour support. And then yeah, I think this daily resistance is also the 4-hour resistance, right? So I don't really need to add another one on here. So in terms of, you know, lower time frames, the daily candle here has closed bullish. Okay, it's turned bullish. It hasn't broke the high of the previous. It didn't break the low of the previous. So it was kind of a dead candle, right? It hasn't actually done anything. So there's no confirmation in any regard that tells me that gold is going to go anywhere at the moment, right? There is nothing. The only thing I have is that we're in a range between 2,156 and 2,185, okay? The daily candles closed bullish, okay? It's made a lower wick already, maybe a wick to fill, but in terms of how I want to take trades, I don't want to play in this zone, okay? The only area that, you know, the only way to play in this zone, which I really struggle to play with zones, is buying low and selling high, okay? And for me, it's just not in my strategy, so that's fine. I've just got to wait patiently for, you know, a break or some sort of higher time frame structure. But right now, you know, there's nothing really. The daily closed bullish, that's it. It didn't even break the high of the previous, didn't even break the low. It's not got much volume at all. So let's take a look then at the 4-hour. We see, yeah. Okay, so there's 4-hour resistance here, but there's also 4-hour resistance here, which is what I was kind of cautious for yesterday. I know some people were looking for buys like here, but I didn't really like it because of this 4-hour resistance, okay? So, yeah, 4-hour resistance, very strong. You can see that we projected it here when we came up, rejected. So, now it's kind of in la-la land. You can see, in terms of just... 1 second. In terms of just price action, you can see that this here, if we just highlight this, this right here is very, very choppy, right? There's no confirmations in terms of pushes. It's kind of a lot of wicky areas. You can see there's a lot of wicks. Okay, a lot of wicks everywhere. So showing kind of an indecision of where to go. Whereas if you look here, which has done pretty much the same kind of move, it's much more direct, right? Pushes down, retests up, and then back down. Okay, so this just kind of shows me what we're at the moment on gold. We're in a sticky situation, a hard range, which has a lot of horrendous candles. You know, remember, these are 4-hour candles here. These are 4-hour each. Look at that one. It didn't do anything. And, you know, rick down, close bearish. You know, this one currently is doing nothing. The previous one's very small. So you can see that not only that the price action on this one is a little bit whack, it's also, if you look at the previous one, like I've just identified here, you can see the other difference is that the candles are much bigger here, really. So, yeah, it's kind of just, you know, being able to analyze and go, you know what, gold is not in a good area here right now. And for me personally, in my opinion, it's just not needed to take anything. So, yeah, I'm still not bothered about gold. You can see on the hourly, we are just printing a range, right? We're just printing sideways. So, until we get above 2,186 or, you know, potentially 2,146, to be honest, because even if I wanted to take sells down here below this daily support, there's a lot of rejection, so it's not clean. So yeah, I mean, where else could you maybe take some trades? Well, let's just take a look at this hourly resistance. See if there's any yeah, so you see this hourly resistance. If we close above the hourly resistance, yeah, I mean, this is pretty choppy, but this zone is 75 pips, so it's pretty realistic. Let's take a look at the 30 though. Yeah, I mean, again, it's kind of like, yeah, you could close above it. We have rejected it numerous times, but, you know, if you fancied it, you could potentially look to take a buy above, but I'm just not that interested in it. It's just not interesting me. So if it's not, it's kind of like, you know, just leave it, and I'll focus on GJ today. But if we do start getting some volume and some push, then we can start to look. But yeah, it's not on my radar just because the higher time frames are not giving me nothing. Okay, they're not giving me nothing. So let's take a look here, right? Monthly candle on GJ. Yeah, this is beautiful. So again, yesterday I took GJ buys, but why? Well, because First of all, you start on the monthly, we are filling this zone, which is great. We discussed this at the start of the month, right? We closed above this resistance, so we should make a lower wick and then drive. That's exactly what we've done. So that is beautiful. So yeah, overall bullish on GJ. I really wanted to get 195883 just like the previous time. Okay, take a look at the weekly. The weekly closed bullish above. Okay, it closed bullish above just about. And it's got a nice wick to fill. That was also kind of what I was looking at yesterday. It was looking pretty good. And again, yeah, this drive is nice. So yeah, everything's kind of correlating. You know, it's closed above. Got a nice wick to fill. Looking good for buys again. So this is good, right? So I actually took a bit of a risky buy here, but I closed it. Not bad. Because the reason why it was risky is because the daily candle did not close respecting it, closed in it. However, I knew there's a good chance it was going to retest, so that's okay. But yeah, let's just start marking some zones out now. So, you know, clearly we've made some sort of support. Obviously, this is the previous daily resistance, which we have here. So I'll just add that one on. Beautiful. This is the previous daily resistance. Daily resistance / support down here. Okay, and then yeah, look. So this daily's closed above. The daily's closed above. So you know, if we can get a lower wick over here and a reflip and a push, that would be great because the lower wick will give you the liquidity. And then it'll give you that drive. So yeah, looking good for GJ buys later on potentially. But yeah, I kind of want this lower wick to form first. But let's see. The daily obviously hasn't broken the high yet, but it's looking good. We dipped down into the zone. We've rejected. We've closed back above. So realistically, what I should see in the next couple of days is this. Okay, and maybe this. Okay, that would be spiffing. Morning, boss. Morning, Jacob. Are you doing well? So, yeah, that's kind of the analysis. Pretty simple, bullish on GJ. Let's take a look at the lower time frame. What have we got over here? Okay, so we came up. We made some resistance. Okay, so we made some resistance. And then we've came back up. Okay, so that's fine. I mean, we come back to the highs, so there's some sort of 4-hour resistance here, which is having a little bit of an issue, but that's fine. It's just breaking retest, and again, I wouldn't mind a further pullback, but we'll see what we have on the lower time frame. So, yeah, I mean, the hourly, you can see that we have some sort of resistance here, right? And I think we do have it on 30-minute as well, right? So we do have a resistance here. Okay, let's refine this up a little bit more. Like this. So yeah, this is clearly where we're holding right now. Now, in terms of yesterday, I took this trade from there to there. And I closed there because, look, support. So I closed perfectly. And it was towards the end of the day as well. So if this is our support, then realistically, if we get above that zone, that would be great. Where could we push? Well, we had a little bit of resistance at 600. Also a little bit of resistance at 600. But once you get above that zone, it's pretty good. So, I think, to be honest with you, I think what I'm going to do is probably wait until we get maybe above here. Or maybe even above here, to be honest. 670. Depending on how we close. Because, like, again, I'm not really too bothered. As long as you get the lower wick. I'm happy to get in. The cleanest area would obviously just be 659 here, 670, because all we have above is clean zones. And where would we target? Well, we target here. Okay, and probably go break even maybe there. Okay, so this is kind of our zone. So, yeah, I think that's realistic. Let's do this as a green line. 191.664. Yeah, and again, you know, what is that just a closure above a clean zone? You know, everyone can do that. No, it's the fact that every single time frame makes sense for it to go up as well, in terms of picture perfect movement. So that is also why. Okay, so in terms of GJ, it'll be above here. How quick is it to that first support? Yeah, 18 pips, not bad. So that is definitely what I'm going to look for. In fact, I'm just going to write have an alert on there anyway, because when it comes about there later on, I'll be taking that trade. I'll do 620. Beautiful stuff. And yeah, and sells on the card for me on GJ? Well, no, because, you know, if I took a sell on a daily that's closed bullish back above resistance, that would be pretty silly. The weekly being so bullish, closing above, the monthly candle flying to the left hand side. So no, that is for me the trade that I'd want to take. I'm just trying to see, you know, could I get in any other way? But I think it's probably easier just to get it above. Yeah. So we'll see. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for, guys. That's kind of what I'm looking for today. What are you guys looking for? Put some comments in the chat, guys. Let's see it. Let's see what people are up to today. But do you guys agree with me on the gold, or are you still looking? For me, the gold is just it's in a range for me, in a big range, and the higher time frames have really shown me that. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, TikTok as well. Hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, again, it's coming towards the end of the month. This is when, you know, it's time to review. Now, I've already reviewed all mine, which is great. And again, this is why I like having a high win rate, because I've already reviewed my losing trade. That's it. And next month, that will not that would not happen. And therefore, if that didn't happen, I'd be on 120 pips made, which is all right. That would be like a 5-6% gain, or even 7. So yeah, when people say that you can't make money from a low RR, then they're just being dumb. Just know that. And actually, there isn't even that low. Yesterday, I took a. Again, it's just like how you even manage. What even is your R to R? It depends on how you close and stuff. Like, for example, I got into this trade here. Okay, around there. My stop loss is here. Okay, but once we started closing bearish, we closed a little bit below support. When we started pushing up, I moved my stop loss to here. Okay, and then I closed like there. So, you know, actually, you know, from managing, if it did hit my stops, I would have lost 13 pips. Yeah, if it pushed straight away at the bottom, I would have lost 40. But, you know, is it like you're going to do that? Probably not, right? It's just closed bullish. So again, it's kind of like, it's just Fugazi, right? It's just a number on a screen. As long as you're taking wins, don't really matter, dog. Gold was by, in my opinion, 2168 to 2170 TP, 2176.5. 2168. Yeah? 3 Asian. It's just so choppy, bro. Puts me straight off it. I mean, let's be a little bit more aggressive with this. Let's take a look. So, yeah, there's a lot of support here, right? So assuming you just bought the support in a range. I hear why you wouldn't though. Yeah, man. It's not the fact that, you know, no one, if someone's wrong taking a gold trade. It's just I can't see it, man. I can't see how I can make my strategy kind of work in this in terms of pushes, because there's just no direction yet. So 4 hours made a lower wick. If it breaks that high, that'll be interesting for some bullish volume, which is cool. The daily obviously is still pushing. It's made a lower wick, so yeah. The issue that I have with trading a range is that, especially if it's in the middle already, you know, if I want to trade the range and this is the range high, this is the range low, right? In terms of trading the range, I don't want to be trading it in the middle, right? Because if you screw up or something happens, or your analysis is a little bit wrong, you know, you're just right in the middle. No matter what way you're going, if you're losing, you're gonna take an L to some sort, or you're gonna be in drawdown for ages and then have to wait for it to reflip later on. The only way you can, for me, that I would get in if it was a rage trade, is if it was like here for a buy or here for a sell. So it's kind of like that. But yeah, this candle here, so Friday the 22nd, this one here is the one that I would have looked at, because again, the daily's closed bearish below. It made a top wick, rejecting the resistance, reflipped, fill the wick. Okay, that is perfect. Yeah, where was it? This here. Yeah, it happened later on Friday, didn't it? This is the move that I wanted. I wanted this move here, but it happened at 5 o'clock, which was rather annoying. Because again, every single time we drive below, we just drive, which is good. That fake out was quite good as well. Was that a 4-hour? Yeah, that was nice. Retest. That fake out was pretty solid. So yeah, the fake outs now for me are getting a little bit easier to find which ones to take, because it's just higher time frame, right? The daily was bearish, the 4-hour time frame previous closed bullish, but it closed bullish respecting. Okay, came back up to retest, rejected. Yeah, it's solid. Solid, dude. What do you mainly trade? Gold and GJ, bro. Yeah, you was watching from last night, entered this morning. Nice. And yeah, yesterday I streamed on TikTok my GJ trade live, which is pretty fun. But yeah, it was pretty simple, man. It was pretty simple. A break of a previous high when they made a lower wick on the hourly, left hand side so clean. Knew that we were probably going to go tap 500 by the end of the day, and that is where the support was, so it was good. But yeah, I think is it GJ? Have I taken a losing trade on GJ yet? Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins on GJ. No, 1 loss. It's not bad. To be fair, it's half and half of gold. That's just pretty good. That is pretty good for a month. That's why it's been quite a nice month, because both have had a reasonable amount. Which is good, good. Good morning, Max. Good morning, Shadow Storm. Hope you are doing well. I think gold will break the range today. Yeah, well, hopefully. I mean, maybe news might help it out, I suppose, but yeah, man. I need the next daily candle to close something realistic. So, like, something would be nice if, for me anyway, if, like, let's just say that this rejected here and closed bearish below. That would be good. Or probably more likely, get a daily candle closing bullish again. And then look to the left hand side. We just got a nice wick to fill, boy. That would be perfect, okay? So that's kind of what I'm just going to think about. And it's a good way to do, especially if you're a new trader. You know, picture like what you want to see on the higher time frames. And then when it happens the next day, you'll be a little bit more confident to know exactly what you're going to do. So they're just like, oh, is it a buy, is it a sell? Ten likes in the chat, guys. Make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. We are ready for the day. So we got 10 minutes left until London Open. Hourly's made quite a nice low wick on GJ. I would prefer if this daily made more of a lower wick, but It's fine if not, I suppose. It's fine if not. Yep, you agree. Ah, nice lemon. Yeah, I think it's... Especially for the fact that, even like, look here. Like, you know, big push, big, smaller, 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 smaller. You know what I mean? It's actually fading away. It's very, very slow. Which is interesting. I don't know why. I actually thought... And I thought Asian session on Sunday night would be wild because of all that Russia stuff. Good morning, Cabello. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I thought for some reason it would push gold up. I'm new to this. What is the difference between the market between the difference in the market between right now and when it's London starts? Well, to be honest with you, in recent times, not too much, but normally when London opens, a lot of volume comes in and you start to see direction for the session at 8 o'clock. But however, it's been quite slow in recent times. But again, it kind of just changes in cycles. You know, sometimes London will be really aggressive and it'll push hard, and then some months it'll be quite slow. It's just the, you know, if volume's gonna come, it's gonna come at 8. Or it might be 9 o'clock, 9:30 later on, but for the most part, it's normally 8. And yeah, some months are really, really aggressive. So that's kind of what it is. 8 minutes left for this 30, sorry, on this hourly and GJ. But yeah, it looks like we came up to the highs, kind of rejected a little bit. Nothing too much. Yeah, so tend to see some volume, but sometimes in recent months, in this month, since I've been back, there hasn't been much London Open volume. I mean, again, just look at my trades, right? I suppose they're not been too bad. 1st of March, there was one at 8:30, and then 7th of March was one at 8:20. And then 19th of March is one at 8:30. So yeah, I mean, it's still around the right area. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Let's see if this Goldie can break. Has it broke that 4-hour high yet? Nearly. But yeah, in terms of like gold, if you want any more confirmation, maybe a little bit more, I would wait for the 4-hour to close, right? The 4-hour time frame has an hour left. It has an hour left to close, right? And realistically, looking at your left-hand side, what can you see? Well, if I want to take a buy on gold, you know, what should I really wait for? Well, we have a support here, we have a resistance here. So this is a very, very key line, okay? We've respected it here, we've respected it here, and rejected every time, right? So if I want to take a buy on gold, it's probably a good example for me to wait for this 4-hour to close bullish above, because that'll be the time where the buys would look the most reasonable. Because if you look to the left hand side over here, when we do close above, we drive. When we close above, we drive. So the only time that you've got to really wait now is probably for the 4-hour close to get that little bit more confirmation that you're closing above that resistance. And once you've got that, then you can look at the lower time frames and look for an entry and all that kind of stuff. But realistically, this 4 hours got to close above to make it reasonable. Okay. What platform do you use to trade? I use MetaTrader 5. IC Markets is the broker. And this is TradingView as how I mark it up because it just looks so much better. Just sold at the peak profit of 1247. Nice. Let's see if we can break it. The 4 hour. Let's take a look and see in the chat, see if anyone's taken any trades yet. GJ, basically, I was also watching the retest. What's this? Spread didn't tap me into this, but should play out. Oof. Yeah, nice. I was watching the retest in the Asian high, but the range is so small. Yeah, it's just very slow volume at the moment. For some of these on. That's fine. That's fine, brother. And yeah, if you guys do want to get access to the chat and my trades, all my trades are posted in here. So far, 33 members, which is not bad for the first month. Back. For only £30 as well, which is like less than a fucking takeaway, bro. And again, it's a standard lot size. I'm using the same lot size. For all the trades, so yeah. So 3 minutes left. And look, this just kind of solidifies everything, right? Look at Raj's story, right? 1 second. So from the person that pretty much learned from, where is he? Mr. Raja Banks has also said it's garbage. Look. BS price action. Hi, Sam Sulek. Hello. If you want to make money, just leverage buy Bitcoin. Yes. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, yesterday was rest day, boy. Rest day for me. Today I'll be training. I set my alarm this morning for 5:30 and I fucking woke up at 7:15. So I don't know what my alarms are doing, but they ain't working. They ain't working, brother. I have to put more on. So, just about to close now, looking like Goldie isn't going to do much and close, and neither is GJ really here. Howley's going to close bearish, and it broke the low, not the high. Let's see if there's any volume today. Max, when you increase your account size, are you going to deposit a fat chunk into your account, or are you planning to increase incrementally? I'm planning to increase it incrementally. Yeah. Yeah. Every single end of the month, I'm just gonna add a bit more in. Because basically, when I finish trading before, I put more money in for another house deposit, so that's kind of lacking on the funds. So yeah, started off small again, just gonna build it up. And yeah, as I said, probably in April I'm gonna look at Blueberry and do a little review on it. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to do, increase it incrementally every month, just add a bit more and change a lot of size. Best way to do it, really. So 8 o'clock closed, the hourly closed bearish, 3 minutes coming down now, the hourly's coming down now. 4 hours rejecting. You see here on Goldie, did not close anywhere reasonable. Okay, so you gotta remember that. In 2 minutes, I'm just gonna say goodbye to Caitlin before she goes to work. 2 minutes. Tell her the gulag wishes her a good day, lol. Was it an open now or an hour before? It was now. It was at 8 o'clock. And there we go. GJ just rejected the high, coming down. 4 hours fit bearish. Daily is rejecting, maybe making more of a lower wick. That's reasonable. If you're looking to take sells in GJ though, I think it'd have to close back below this daily res. Because if it's above it, it's always going to be a danger. Danger, danger. Danger, danger. How long has Blood been trading for? Since I was like 17, bro. A while. 6 years. Started trading like Apple at the start, which was fun. Yeah, you used to be able to at Apple really trade quite easily. If you knew it was going to be a big launch, you'd buy like Apple stocks a week or two before, and then when the new iPhone or whatever was getting launched, you'd sell it literally whilst it's been told. Because obviously the price would normally go up. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked in recent times. Yeah, and that was sick. I was like, oh, I gave my dad like I don't know, like £200 or something. He gave me like 150 back or some shit. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what the hell, brother? How have you made me this money? And then I bought this monitor that I still have now, and I'll never get rid of it because it was like sick. Bought a monitor, bought a light. I was like, bro, I want to do this. This is fun. It's gonna be my 4th year trading, still haven't made money. Oof. Yeah, bro. If you're 4th year, then you've got to look at it, man. I mean, sometimes you got to have a reset, and you got to really figure out what you're doing, and are you just doing it for a bit of fun, or what's actually going wrong? Are you holding your losses? Are you being emotional? There'd be something wrong, like you just gotta pick out. Make sure you like the stream, guys. Only 13 likes. Just try and get a 50 likes if you guys haven't already. Make sure you like the stream, my boy. But yeah, it's all gonna be interesting when we see this 4-hour close on gold. But it's normally, I think the main reason why people lose is because of the strategy's not set in. It's just, I don't know. I feel like even for me, like I lost my strategy whilst, you know, with a big audience, just because of other people's conversations, and I was maybe losing confidence just because of it. So I had to get back on track, and again, I wish I just stuck to my guns at the start. That's the thing that you've got to do. You've got to always remember. Like what I've came to the conclusion, like I think it's, let's take a look. But yeah, like, look, some people in the chat are saying that they don't like GJ as a buy, they'd rather have sells, but I just can't fathom that. So, but again, it's like, you know, everyone can be right. It's just at what time frame or what entry or whatever. Whereas for me, I'm bullish, and it's kind of like changing my analysis to suit someone else's. It just never works. So, yeah, do my other thing, and seems to be working. I've had great monthly returns, but them losing streaks on my weakness. Yeah, when you're taking out, that's when you know who's a real trade and who isn't. You think using a funded or self-funded is better? Using a self-funded is better, bro. But everyone knows that. Like, it's just obvious. Obviously, funded, you can get, you know, money if you stick to all the rules and whatever. Even if they, you know, that's if they fucking pay you out half the time. But it's better to have your own, right? That's just obvious. It's just like, That's just like anything. That's the same example I'd say is like owning a car. If I've bought outright a car, right? Yeah, it might be a bit of a shitter car, but that's better than financing a fucking Lambo. You don't even own it, and if you can't make the monthly payments, then you know you lose it. It's like, what's the really point in that? I'd rather just have my own. There's less stress when you've got your own. You don't have to think about the monthly payments. You've bought it. You've got it. So that's like kind of analogy I would put it as. It's not needed. Do you only trade GJ and gold? If so, what do you choose them for? That's how I learned. That's how I learned off. Roger Banks is kind of how I learned off, and he used them too. So that's kind of what I just stuck with for 2 years or so. Do you trade gold as well? Yeah. My one gold L, which is a big L, I couldn't manage because of no top wick. But looked through it, and yeah, there was one main issue with it, which was the daily hadn't closed in my favor, and it was just in a range, so I got caught in the range, unfortunately. Sometimes that's what's going to happen. As long as you're profitable at the end of the month, I don't really care. And that's the beauty of it as well. So the hourly didn't really make much of a top wick there, just came back down to support. That's fine, to 250. See how it deals with it down here again, that'll be interesting. Daily candle's probably going to flip here. Hopefully to make a steeper lower wick, give that liquidity to then push later on. That would be perfect for me. Perfecto. So 45 minutes left for this Goldie. Are we going to close above? I don't know. It's really struggling, eh? Would you only focus on trading a few pairs rather than many? Yes, 100%. Let's just do this analogy, right? Let's say that the F1, let's just say Max Verstappen, instead of training and working hard on his own car, He switches his car every day. Is he gonna master one if he switches his car every single day? No. You know, let's say that in a different series he went to Formula 1 to Formula 2 to Formula 3 and he rotates them constantly. Is he gonna master one? Well, no. It's better to have one or two, right? Because then you can really, you know the pair. I feel the traders that have like millions of pairs, they never trade live. All they have is a signals group where they put in 1,800 signals a day, and you have to do the maths and see if it's profitable or not on like 400 different pairs. It's too much data. It's too much trading, bro. For me, anyway. I don't know. Again, this is just me, right? So 4 hours broken the previous high. Oh, I like how you say Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen. And it's true. Max Verstappen. So yeah, I'd be more inclined to look at maybe potential gold buys, but again, it just has to be this 4-hour close and above. Resistance. Something like that would be preferred. That's what I'd want to see. Do, do, do. I think gold looks good on the 30. Yeah, it does. Nice strong pushes, nice little wicks rejecting 69. But again, look to the left hand side. What have you got to deal with here? If it closes above Asian high, okay, Asian high's here. I mean, yeah, if it closes maybe above Asian high, you can maybe push to what, 76, like 10 pips. But again, like if you start getting into buys a little bit too high up, let's just say it closes like there, then what's your issues? Well, resistance is there, resistance is there, resistance is there, there. So again, do you want to be buying at a res? I always do this, right? If I was trying to teach someone how to trade and they were deaf, I'd do this, right? Arrows, 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 right? Looking like we're holding. So if you want to take a buy around here, you got to answer yourself this: is that going to be a good buy if you don't close above? And you just take a buy off the rip? Probably not. You're gonna have to wait for a closure. Because yeah, it might look all good now, but what you could happen is exactly what it's done in these previous candles and have like a wick up. And then you could have a bearish one. And then come back down the range. So yeah, we've got to wait for that closure, and then we can take a look again. But it's looking good. 9 minutes left. 14 likes, guys. Let's try and get those likes up. Takes 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Looking good. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. Beautiful. Finally some volume in. Oh, my legs are so sore. Leg day is still not for the faint-hearted. My God. Thank you all on TikTok for following me as well. 7 followers already in this stream. Damn. Make sure to give it a like. Tap the screen as well. But yeah, looking like goalies coming up now. So we'll have to see. Again, we've still got a lot of areas to break. And this is where you're going to really see if we're going to push or not, right? Because we're coming right to the 4-hour resistance. This is going to be interesting. Because we know the 4-hour resistance is damn hard. It's a strong resistance. Let's see if it has the juice. Let's see. Very, very important. 36 minutes left for the closure as well. And it's true. Beautiful. Do you reckon it'll keep rising? As I've said, it depends on the closure. It needs to close above in 35 minutes on the 4-hour. Or, I mean, the 30's got to close above here. Five minutes left. But I prefer to wait for the 4-hour because that'll also be the hourly closing and all that kind of malarkey. So it kind of depends on how you want to go about it, know what I'm saying? So let's just see. Which time frame? Just look here on the watermark. So this is the 1 hour. This is the 4 hour. So I'm kind of waiting for this hourly to close and the 4 hour to close in 34 minutes time. Because that's going to give me good confirmation of maybe the continued buys if we close above. And does it make sense in the higher time frame? Yeah, the dailies, I suppose, are still in a range, which annoys me. And the weekly resistance is there, so do remember that. So what I'd probably want if this 4 hour close above is a nice lower wick. Retesting 76. And then reflipping. Something similar to, I suppose, this is already kind of pushed, but, you know. We'll see. I'm gonna buy from... Yeah? Okay, one sec. Huh? Okay, so 30-minute candle over here closed in the resistance area, so I'm not bothered again, but as I say, I'm waiting for the hourly anyway. That'll give me a much better opportunity. Nice push, I'm in buys, good. Well, good luck. Good luck. It depends where you've got in and stuff, but, you know, good stuff. I just, you know, I want you to be cautious of the fact that, like, look, we've been here before and we've rejected, so do be careful. You know, if you got in down here, then man, you should be stop loss to break even and probably closing somewhere, right? Because it's the next resistance. Only until we close above this zone. Okay, so the body close above the zone, then you know that it's probably most likely to fill those wicks and then to continue and drive to 86. Okay, so that's what I would say. Always just look to the left. That's all you gotta do. 18 likes, guys, and 50 people here. Make sure to like the stream if you guys haven't already. GJ's reflipped. Okay. But yeah, looking like maybe a little bit slower than morning, but gold's looking good, man. Let's be a little bit more logical then. So if we did close above, where could we target? Well, it would be the wick fills. It would be, you know, around here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, definitely that would be the first kind of target. It would be filling those wicks to the left hand side, and then obviously the next target would be, you know, up here, 85, 86. But it's not the cleanest. After, you can see we struggled here, so I'd probably just close full at 81. You know? But yeah, what are you guys planning this today? What are you guys up to? Gonna go to the gym later with Caitlin. Get a good session in. We're getting there though, we're getting there. Look, the abs are nearly here, bro. And it's only been like 3 months. Well, they're not here, but you know, they're getting better. Look at this shit, boy. Look at this shit, boy. They're nearly there. They're nearly there. Mate, that took fucking 3 months. Well, not 3 months. Started January, so January, February. Yeah, 3 months. Mate, fucking light work, bro. And the gains, man, the arms and stuff are feeling beefy. We're getting there, boy. Road to 100 kilogram bench is on again. Imagine having a pet gorilla, man. You take your gorilla out for a walk and nobody's fuck with you again. Are you gonna take a bite in the next 5 minutes, bruh? Listen to me, brother. I want to wait for this hourly and 4 hour to close. You know what I mean, son? Like the stream, guys. Yeah, man. Make sure you like the stream. Let's try and get those likes up, boy. 25 minutes for the hour to close. 25 minutes for the 4 hour to close. Oh, it's gonna be interesting. Go on, GJ. Go on, GJ. Look at that hourly lower wick. That's a good lower wick. That's good. Keep her moving. Keep her moving. Do, do, do. Play some proper songs. Oh, have you heard this new song? This one. Kendrick's on it, boy.
Gotta find my joint up on this bitch.
Gotta find my joint. I like this bitch.
Yeah. Sticking to the code, all these hoes for the street. I put it in her nose, it's gonna make her pussy leak. Pussy niggas told ain't gonna wake up at they sleep. can't hear that switch, but you can hear them niggas scream. All my hoes do shrooms, nigga, all my hoes do coke. 20-carat ring, I put my fingers down her throat.
15 was interesting here, eh? Still push, but
shooters in the corner like the pack in. She think cause she was out that bitch, she attractive. That's that shit that get you put up at the section. And the model still the same. Ball like I won a
championship game.
You know these hoes hungry, they gon' fuck for a name. I put her on the game, she get fucked for a chain. Got your girl in this bitch, she twirling on the dick.
Yeah.
I got syrup in this bitch, turn up in this bitch. Everybody irks in this bitch, get murked.
People are saying that the Aiden Ross live stream trader, bro. I see it a little bit, but not all the time.
You can have that look, bitch, you ain't mine. Young dope dealer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that?
Is you like that?
Niggas selling lows, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping in balances if you like that. Pop another bottle if you like that.
These niggas talking out of their neck. Don't put no coffin out of your mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. Hey, let's get it, bro. DOT, the money, power, respect.
There goes the YouTube pennies. Yeah, fucking 1p, bro.
I'll hold them sentiments symbolic. My temperament bipolar, I choose violence. Okay, let's get it up. It's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Niggas clicking up, but cannot be legit. No 40 water, tell him. Yeah, get up with me. Fuck sneak this and first person shooter. I hope they came with 3 switches. I crash out like fuck rap. This Melly Mel if I had to. Got 2 T's with me. I'm snatching chains and burning tattoos. It's up. Lost too many soldiers not to play it safe. If he walk around with that stick, it ain't Andre 3K. Think I won't drop the location. I still got PTSD. Motherfuck the big 3. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga, bum.
Kendrick the GOAT, boy. Kendrick the GOAT.
For all your dogs getting buried, that's a K with all these nines. He gon' see Pet Cemetery, nigga.
Really?
Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is
You like that?
young throw niggas selling lows, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping in balances if you
Like that. Ho ho!
if you like that.
Looking good. Amazing vibes.
The man them too inconsiderate, 5-star hotel smoking cigarette, mixing codeine up with a Finnegan. She got thick but she wanna get thin again, drinking apple cider vinegar, wearing skim cause she wanna be Kim in it. Alright, I know they are bad, stop acting innocent. We ain't got generational wealth, it's only a year that I've had these millions.
20 minutes left, boy. And the news is later on. Perfecto.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just stare. We're bae through thick and thin. She already fixed, so I'm halfway there.
So where would I want the retest? I mean,
Could have changed my mind, I was halfway there.
depends on how we close, really. Let me get rid of this now. 100 years. We don't fear with SUV. Gonna last me the last 2 weeks. Alright, yeah, I mean, look at the 15. I think it's maybe a little bit higher over here. It's like this. Look to the right hand side. Does that match up with this one? Yeah, it does. Yeah. 2,180 is what I might have to wait for here. And that's that, yeah, that's that support here. Just need to close above that. Yeah, we'll see.
I told her my name is Sam, she said no, the one on your birth certificate. Your boyfriend ran for that diamond test cause they weren't legitimate. She Turkish Cypriot, but her car's Brazilian. I want her, my bro wants her affiliate.
I'm cheap, still here, jet like yo, can I borrow you on Netflix? She a feminist, she think I'm sexist. My words, I think she dyslexic. Giving my space up intellect.
before I give you my Insta password.
I'll give you the pin to my Amex.
Alright. This ain't stainless steel, it's platinum.
Dinner table, I got manners. T-shirt tucked in napkin. Still loading, that's the caption. I'm only a mountain in a minimal fraction. Eat good, I got indigestion. Best know in my hood, no aspirin. Can't give me with pain with aspirin. Game in the Aston, I'm looking at me, that music.
They're trying to insult my intelligence, sometimes I may act stupid. I never went uni, I've been on a campus selling cocaine to students. If bro let the drumstick beat, then something gon' leak, we ain't playing exclusives.
Take a look at these diamonds, wrong as a life for squinting, can't just
What a bop this song is, bro. So halfway there.
Brown and bad, could have changed my mind, I was halfway there. 100 meters.
I just put 9 guns sprint up. 100 years. We don't film an SUV.
SOS. Somebody rescue me, I got too many, I got
I've been like 2 weeks. Alright, that's the nudge you please. Can't rock with that, I ain't wearing a vest. I understand the Furby, she got the eco bra. Alana just, I'm in Jamaica, Orica best. Nice move, dog. Man booked one flight and they're all impressed. I'm in the G63. This part's my favourite one. Heard that gold digger, it can't be true if she dated you. AP baby blue, papers pink, I probably hate me too. You ever spent 6 years and stared at bay like, look what you made me do.
Yeah. Started with a queue, didn't wait in line.
We're not Austin or Beijing. Why you so focused on your A's yourself?
I know that the Jack boys pray that they
Get to the Cubs and Dave's inside. Mate, Dave is a fucking G. A G, boy. You got me shy. I fucking love this song. Okay, so 16 minutes left. 15's gonna close. Look like it's not gonna close above. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All the 4 hour needs to do for me to look for like buys later is close above this, right? So 4 hours most likely gonna do that. Getting in is a different aspect. You gotta look at the lower time frames and stuff. But yeah, I just need the confirmation the higher time frame we're closing above. Homie Basin was persuasive. They wasn't cool. You like it easy, come up, yeah, bish. Yeah, bish. We never knew. And I've been hustling all day. Mate, game with that just I feel. So let's see. 15 closed, a little bit smaller wick, that's fine. So yeah, I mean, looking to the left hand side, what would make sense? Well, a closure above obviously that zone, but also like probably lower wicks to like there, right? Because that's kind of what we've done before here. Can you see? We come down, then we push. So that's the main kind of support to the left hand side, which is where I'd probably want the lower wick. Louis' brothers never be the same. I'm gonna put that all the way to the right, bro. And we can take the wick fill, yeah. Would you ever consider joining another business, Max, providing education and live stream as part of a team? Well, I'm kind of already doing that, aren't I? And I'm just gonna grow this back again. Because I know, like, you know, the reason why it's low at the moment is because I haven't done it for a while, but also, like, before I left, the trades were maybe not the best. But, you know, once I take fucking 15 wins a month on average, it's kind of just, or 10 wins a month on average, people will just come back, bro. But again, I'm not really too bothered. Like, I'm doing this for fun, really. I don't make any money from it, really. So I just do it because I like it, and I'm trading anyway, so it's kind of like I'd rather just film it while doing it. Help some people out, you know. No way. No way.
Soda, y'all are whipping. Ain't no turkey on Thanksgiving. My homeboy just domed the nigga. I just hope the Lord forgive him. Pots with cocaine residue. Every day I'm hustling. What else is a thug to do when you eat cheese from the government? Gotta provide for my daughter and them. Get the fuck up out my way, bitch. Got that drum and I got them bands just like a parade, bitch. Drop that work up in the bushes. Hope them boys don't see my stash. If they do, tell the truth. This the last time you might see my ass. From the gardens where the grass ain't cut, them serpents lurking blood. Bitches selling pussy, niggas selling drugs, but it's all good. Broken promises, still your watch and tell you what time it is. Take your J's and tell you to kick it where a falaka is. In the streets with a heater under my dungarees. Dreams of me getting shaded under a money tree. Holly Berry or hallelujah. Pick your poison, tell me what you do. Everybody go respect the shooter, but the one in front of the gun lives forever.
The one in front of the gun forever.
And I've been hustling all day, this away, that away, through canals and alleyways, just to say, money trees is the perfect place for shade, and that's just how I feel.
Kendrick, just bring my car back, man. I called in for another appointment. I figured you weren't gonna be back here on time anyway. Look, shit. I just want to get out the house, man. This man is on one. He's feeling good. And a motherfucker. Shit, I'm trying to get my...
I want your body.
Cold.
Okay, you reckon it's dropping? No, I don't. I think it's still bullish as long as we close above on the 4 hour here for later on. But again, look, I'm telling you, this zone's going to be hard. So again, look at that retracement, boy. And this is why you've got to wait for confirmation and closures, okay? So important. I told you that this area is going to be a struggle. Even though it looked all amazing and great and powerful, it can still reject at any point. And that's why you've got to have that confidence and discipline to just wait, man. Wait for the closures. Now, if this 4 hour in the next 9 minutes retracts and closes below this level, then yeah, it's fucked, man. It's going to be sitting in the zone all day. So very important closure in 9 minutes. I never did this before, no. And again, you know, that's no indicator, that's no bloody fucking Fibonacci retracement bullshit. It's just literally look to the left hand side, right? Every single time we come here, we reject. So taking a buy here would be retarded. I've got to wait until we get a closure above, and then that's the first time we closed above since then. And look what happens when we close above here. We push. Okay? When we close above here, we push. So just be logical. Look at the left-hand side. Don't just guess. Okay? If you want to just guess and just go with emotions and go with the push, just go to a casino, take out £200, go on roulette, and roulette it away. If you want to do this proper, just look to the left hand side, man. Right? I warned everyone that this could be an issue. We've got to wait for a closure at least above here to see what the score is. But taking a buy before it closes is going to be hard because we've rejected 8 times before. You know, it's really simple when you start seeing that. It's like, you know, it's like teaching a baby that, you know, touching a hot pan is bad, right? Let's just say that the baby touches the hot pan, right? And that hurt, right? In the baby's brain, it's like, damn, that fucking hurt, right? Comes back up again, she touches it again, ow, okay. This time, she realizes, or he or she or the baby realizes, you know what? I'm not going to touch that fucking hot pan because I know what happened before and it fucked me. So I'm just going to wait until we get past this horrendous area, and then I might be alright to touch the pan because the pan's cooled down. Okay? It's literally that simple. Just fucking wait, bro. Just wait, dog. Areas with wicks are painful because the wicks show that it's rejected hard. Okay? So just wait a little bit, dog. Technically, Martingale works pretty well with roulette, so I'm way to the casino. Oh, look at this 5-minute, bro. Look at the 15 breaking the previous low. Look at that rejection. So if you are, and I know there will be people on here who have taken a buy here, expecting it to break, just all you got to do is go to your journal and go, right, why did this not work out? Well, look to the left hand side. Okay, rejected 3 times there. So again, when you come up here, you got to give yourself the question mark. The reason why I like live streaming so much at the start was because people would ask me, Max, why are you getting in here? And if I physically can't explain why I got in here, oh, because we got liquidity downside and we got a Fibonacci triangle and yeah, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, it's just you've got to be able to explain. That's what I loved about live streaming, because I have to explain every single move I'm doing. So, you know, for me here, this doesn't make sense because we've rejected before. Let's just wait until we get a closure above. And then lower wick, rejecting the zone, reflip and push. And then you'll have this. And I'll be Bob's your uncle. Okay? So, yeah. Love a rejection. You got a good day. Again. Again, you know, it's the same with GJ, right? I bet up here some people are looking to take buys on GJ. I think, oh look, support forming to continue, but you know that we've rejected here before, right there. So you got to wait for a closure above to even think about looking for the buys, because it could just reject like it did. So just always look to the left hand side. So in terms of what we're painting the picture here on gold is that the daily candles are a little bit confusing. So therefore, I'm already going to be a little bit, you know, risk averse, because the daily's not giving me anything. We haven't closed above or below anything. We're just in a zone. So that's the first thing. Looking at the 4 hour, you know, we knew price is holding this resistance hard on the 4 hour. Okay, so we need to wait at least for this 4 hour to close above that, which it looks like it might do in 3 minutes, but it may not. If it closes below, then yeah, it's going to be a pretty rough next 4 hours. And And then we also knew that this zone above here on the lower time frames is ass. So I kind of want to trade from there to there. Just like this did here. Anything below this area is danger zone. Danger, danger! Made 450% on a 1.4 mil account today. Is that good? That's pretty good. It's pretty good, you know. It's alright. Yeah, you wanna hear me, wanna love me together. Oh, oh, oh. Still got some work to do, I guess. Yeah, bro. Come on, focus. Get that 450% to 4,050%. Then we can start talking, bro. Rookie numbers, chief. Looks good though. 4 hour close in a minute's time. It's going to close above, which is great. So in terms of later on, what you've got to wait for, well, you know, the 4 hour hopefully to make a lower wick to retest 75 and whatever, but definitely looking to close and look for trades above here, right? 79, 2,180 psychological level, so I need a closure kind of above that. And that'll be probably while you're breaking the daily high. Nah, it's I think a previous daily high, but it's not there yet. And there we go. 30 seconds left to close. Ooh. And you know, that's not even the start bit, right? You know, this is stuff you've got to do in your head very quickly, because this is not even me taking a trade. This is just a confirmation that I can start to look for buys, right? Okay. So now I've got to kind of think, right, well, if this 4 hours closed above, that's great news. It's really good confirmation. It's helpful, but again, I don't take trades on the 4 hour. I got to look on the lower time frame. And again, the still issue is here. It's this zone here I don't like. So I'd much rather wait until we get a closure above there. Then I'm going to take my 10-20 pips in this area and dip. Okay? Because I don't like the wick. So yeah, looking here on the 30 minute closed above. So a 30 minute closed above, that's pretty cool. You know, pretty cool. Look at the 15 hasn't, so I'm gonna wait for the 15, maybe the 5s above here. And again, look at the hourly. What's missing on the hourly right now? A lower wick. So, you know, in terms of, you know, probabilities, just general statistics, overall 80% or 85% of candles make a lower wick and a top wick. So there's an 85% chance this is gonna make a lower wick at some point. So I gotta wait for that to happen. Then maybe like a 30 closure here, and then take my trade. Okay? So I'm gonna go and start my other work. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna wait for, guys. If you guys want updates, make sure to go to my Instagram. And yeah, so I'm just gonna have a little bit of a alert on here. I'll do that. 80.6, sick. So yeah, But I want it, first of all, a lower wick here, and I want a closure above, you know, 80, 2,180, I think, here. Yeah. Where would your stops be? Probably down here. Quite big stops, 70 pips, which is a little bit rough, but we'll see. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for coming on. Great conversation. Hopefully you do well with the gold buys. Later on, they should be good. 4 hours just closed. Again, 4 hour needs to make a lower wick. Hopefully retest at that lower wick, like I've said here. So that'll be also great. I'm going to have an alert on there as well to know it's had the lower wick. But yeah, stay safe. Great conversations. Make sure to like the stream if you guys haven't already. And we'll see you guys on Thursday. See you guys on Thursday. Peace out, guys. Have a great day. Adios.